Okay, one of our viewers suggested that to stay warm we could put a tent inside a tent. So basically we have this 18-foot teepee. We have attempted to spend the night in it the other night, but it was so we couldn't get warm for nothing. Even with the buddy heater in there, it was just too cold. So I'm going to put up the Coleman 2-man pop-up tent in there, and we'll try again. Thank you. Okay, there's the Coleman 2-man tent pop-up stretched out in here. I ain't gonna peg it down because I ain't gonna put holes in the floor, but figure it'll hold up on its own once I get all the pads and everything in there to sleep in it. It'll be all right. Okay. And there's Minnie. She's checking me out. Still got water in the vestibule. It ain't rained for a couple days, so that ain't drying up very good. The rest of it seems to have dried out okay. Wind was blowing pretty hard yesterday and the pegs kept coming out of the ground. But see what happens. Mama asked me to open all the vents on this teepee so it can be drying out today. So I'm gonna open the first layer. Ain't gonna open them all the way, but I'll open some of the way if I can get the zipper to work. Now what I've done instead of using pegs is I tied up these things on the other lines so I didn't have to use extra pegs, and I used like a prusik knot to hold them, and there you have it. That's open. I opened the window from the inside the other day. We're going to try the thing one of our subscribers suggested with the little tent inside a big tent video, which should be coming your way shortly. Just checking to make sure that these things ain't coming out because the wind plays heck on them. Got some condensation build up there. Tighten that up. How's that look? Whew. Stupid angina lately has been ridiculous. Uh-oh, that is working its way out. That peg was coming up again. I really hate that. And again, the governor's putting the world on lockdown around here, which is, well, there's 10 o'clock curfew and all that bull crap going on now. And just for the record, I voted against him, but he's there anyway. Well, one thing about it, we've had it up almost, well, a couple weeks now. And it's still standing. That's something. Uh-oh. Pulled too many zippers. Okay. This one, I think. And the rest of these gotta come down here because this makes it help it like have a break so it don't slide back up. Yeah, well, the vents are partially open now. So I did what I was asked to do. Probably said this in our other videos. That door's tall enough and all, but the way you gotta unzip it, bend over, unzip the door, and then you gotta step inside and unzip the rest of it to get to the whole door open. I don't like that setup, but that's just me with my health issues, I guess. But anyhow, enough said. Some reason, well, you can't see it now because I already rolled it up. There's white stuff all over the inside of that, and there's a lot of condensation inside the hallway here in the top, and we ain't used it for a while. I mean, it's just been sitting here. But this white stuff here, if you can, I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, little white dots, is all over the door. Just saying. I got all the vents open this morning, done told you that. So now we have these sleeping pads, which you've seen us use on various trips. They've held up way better than all the other ones we've had. Them blow up ones seem to pop or spring leaks in strange places, and you can't find the leaks. I think it's probably around the valve where the air goes in or something. But these two here so far have held up really well, and we're going to put them in our Coleman 2-man pop-up tent, as the viewer suggested, doing a tent inside the tent to keep warm. So we're going to check that out and see how that works out. Anyway, and someone asked me today if this was okay for a kid to play in, and I don't see why not. The only real hold-ups is this zipper, and it, once you use it a few times, it works. And if you're outside, this don't hang over far enough to cover that doorway. And you get water in there if it's damp on the top or anything. Okay, that's just for now. Again, here's the pads stretched out. I'm going to give them some time to suck in their air and do their thing, and come back and put them in there. Since it's going to be cold tonight, I added an extra layer of insulation in there. It's reflective on both sides. It's one of them car windshield things. You see how it's bent over there to go around the mirror, and it's reflective on that side too. So just thought I'd let you know. Now I've reflastened the rain fly over it. So far so good. And if you watch our videos, you know that Grammy likes to put these moving blankets underneath our sleeping pads when we're doing this kind of thing. And she does it in the truck too. Okay, thank you. The train. Oh. Anyway, they're in there. And we found we prefer not to blow up the pillow that's on these sleeping pads. Well, on that sleeping pad, and we have on our doubles that way too. We prefer to use our own couch pillows or whatever you call it, because then you can move them around or whatever, that they're stationary and you can't get your arm under it. So that's our preference. And there's that in there. I forgot, time is 7:45.
Okay, I'm in the teepee. I'm using that little solar lamp we got. So we have that hooked up. It's pretty bright in here. And inside of our teepee, which is kind of dark, we have the pop-up Coleman tent in here. So I'm going to actually make the bed. We're going to sleep in this tonight. I'm supposed to come in here and make the bed. So first thing I'm going to do is, he doesn't have the other air mattress in here. Alright, I'm going to come in here and make the bed. But just to let you see, that light is the only light in here, and it is shining up. It is really illuminating this area. So I think that's pretty cool. Alright, let me go make the bed. Okay, so far in our little tent, we've got just our moving blanket and two of our self-inflating beds. I'm going to make sure that they're screwed in now, but we're going to be in the Coleman pop-up tent. So that's what we're going to sleep in tonight. We're going to use our One Wind. Let me turn that over and see. Our only blankets are going to be our One Wind. Turn it around. The only blankets we're going to use tonight are the One Wind blankets. And so that's what we're going to sleep in tonight. Let me get back with you a second. We have our solar light up there. I got my solar flashlight here. We got the solar water thing. We're going to see if our water's hot in there. He had it out today. So we're using a lot of our solar radios right there. We're going to check out these solar things. We are not going to sleep on the cots tonight. The last time we slept on the cots in the tent, because of the air that went through, we just felt it was really cold. So we're literally going to go to the ground tonight and see if that's any better. Alright. So in my tent, we're just going to use the two One Wind quilts, top quilts. We're using the One Wind. We're just going to bring two top quilts. I do not have another sleeping bag in here. We're just going to do that. So I have the bed made. We're going to sleep in here. I'm going to shut this up for right now until we get into the tent to keep it warm. So we're gonna, and on top of the tent we put like a reflector thing, like a car windshield reflector that I blankets.
You already know that.
Oh, so he's already told you that. Okay. All right. We're gonna. Okay, so we're gonna sleep in the tent tonight and check it out and see how we do. If we stay any warmer. We got Pappy up there, somewhere way up there. There we go. And so we're gonna
We're
check.
using all solar lights. Solar juice is in what's in the Jackery. Everything's, well, you know, of course Jackery's got a battery, but it's solar juice from the batteries. We're testing our solar stuff in the cold.
Yeah, we got all of our solar things. He had these out earlier. Let me see if I. All right, we're gonna test out. We are testing out our solar panel. I've got my lantern. I got our, this is the boiler thing, flashlight, light, 2 solar banks. So we got them all out in the sun next to our tent. And we're, it's too dark. It's too dark, you can't see, but the tent's really lit up. It's pretty cool. But it's too dark to see it. See, you can't hardly see it.
These guys are too far away.
All right, well, there's our tent all lit up. So far. We're gonna sleep in there tonight, but there's our tent. All right, get back with you.
Here we are in the bed. She's daggone making my life difficult all of a sudden. I have heart issues and she pushes the luck a lot. Anyway, we get over that. Well, we're going to go to sleep or attempt to. And he's down there. She decided to take all the blankets, so now we're on our own. And there's that. See you in the morning. Morning is 5:13. Mama's got to go to work this morning. So we're going to call it. We'll go to the house. I'll do the tear down, or begin the tear down sometime today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.
Did you show him anyway? Look at that little updates.
The
lamp
stayed on from around 7:15 to now. So that's good. It made it. All the other lights are still functioning. And Zachary's down to what? You said it a minute.
I just said it, but
There's a button there beside the
37%.
37% was running the electric blanket. And the water's cold in the thermos. And it never did get hot. And I guess that's reviewed all the gear. So here we go again. Oh, I thought this was something else you should know about this. The grommet thing that was tied to the tent has busted. And plus the string broke right there. I retied it, but it busted and it ain't fastened down no more, and there's no hole to fix that with, so I'm gonna have to, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But apparently A little bit of weather. She don't like it.